Have you ever wondered why some coaches are able to easily hit 10K months and beyond while you're not even making $5,000 a month? Are they more qualified than you? Do they work harder? Or do they just have a bigger following? Well, I can tell you from experience that none of that is true. I was personally hitting 10K months in my coaching business with only 500 YouTube subscribers, an email list of about 300 people, and only working 20 hours a week. So in this video, I'm gonna show you the easiest way that you can start making 10K per month, the 10-minute exercise I took my client through to instantly double her prices, and I'll share the one thing you absolutely need as a coach to make any money in the first place. But first, you need to understand the one thing that's holding you back from making 10K per month as an online coach. Imagine your journey to making 10K a month is like growing a plant. To grow this plant, you need good roots, just like you need skills and knowledge to be a good coach. But even with good roots, the plant won't grow without good sunlight and water. The sunlight and water are like having a positive attitude and believing in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself and your value, it's like not giving the plant sunlight and water. And this plant will never grow big and strong, and you'll never get the fruit that you want. Does this thing even grow fruit? Anyway, to be a successful coach and make a lot of money, you need to believe in yourself just like you need to take care of the plant. And I know that sounds so basic, but hear me out. Hitting 10K months is more of a mindset game than anything. And I can tell you with confidence that you have everything you need right now. You don't need a big team. You just need a phone, a computer, a little bit of know-how, and a whole lot of sunshine or belief in yourself. To do this, look back at your unique skills and experience. Consider all of the time and money that you've invested to get to where you are today, no matter how far along that is. Make a point to collect testimonials from your current and past clients to remind you how much you've helped others. Not enough coaches do this. Truly believing in the value you offer is the first step to breaking past 10K per month as an online coach. So now that you know how awesome you are, here is by far the easiest way to start making 10K a month. When I started my coaching business, hitting 10K a month and 20 hours a week was the ultimate goal. I fantasized about it every day. In the beginning, I was charging $3,000 for a 3-month coaching package, which was the rate that my coach certification recommended to me. My first ever client paid me $2,400 for 3 months of spiritual life coaching. They got a discount for paying in full. But then I ran into a problem. To hit 10K a month at that price point, I would need to find and enroll 4 to 5 clients every month. That was a lot of work for me considering I had no audience and was trying to do this in under 20 hours a week. And while I did have some good months, I could never hit my goal of 10K each month. Eventually, I felt this urge to charge $5,000 for my coaching. I thought, man, that would be incredible. And it would only mean I would need 2 people to sign up each month, which felt a lot more realistic. But I had so many doubts and fears about raising my prices that I kept putting it off. For months, I put up with endless DMing and coffee chats with no return, trying to get those 4 to 5 clients each month. It was running me into the ground. And quite frankly, I just wasn't having fun, which is not why I got into this business. I knew that if I didn't raise my prices, I would continue struggling to reach my goals and would be working way harder than I needed to. I would be constantly focused on chasing new clients instead of putting that energy into giving my current clients a world-class experience. One day, I bit the bullet and I just decided to raise my prices to $5,000. And guess what? People paid me. In fact, I started getting better quality leads that showed up more seriously and they did the work. Soon after, I got this feeling. What if I could charge 10K? And again, I went through the same cycle. Am I worth that much? Will people actually pay me that? Are they gonna say I'm too expensive and get mad? But then I had this realization that if I ever wanted to close a $10,000 coaching package, I would have to offer a $10,000 coaching package. It sounds so simple when you say it out loud. So one day I decided to start charging $10,000 for my coaching. And guess what? People paid me. And by the way, if you want to know how I find these people, I put together a short training that breaks down how I earn between $10,000 and $20,000 each month with just one social media post. Literally, I copy and paste this same exact message and the results are the same. There's a link in the description, or you can always go to profityourknowledge.com/post. So in short, the easiest way to start making more money is to charge more for what you do. But how can you start raising your prices with confidence right now, and how do you do it without losing your current clients or making them mad? Well, imagine that you're at a store and you see 2 watches. One is a Rolex and the other one isn't. Even though both watches were made in the same factory and look almost the same, people often think that the Rolex is better just because of the fancy label and higher price tag. They believe that the designer label means it's made with better quality, even if it's not true. I mean, they're both just telling time, right? Well, the same idea can apply to pricing a coaching package. Just like with the Rolex, the higher price can make potential clients believe that your coaching package is worth more and will provide better results. There have been many studies that show clients who invest more financially are often more committed to the coaching process. And by charging more, you can take on fewer clients while maintaining or increasing your income so you can earn more and work less. Because they're more committed and you can put more energy into them, they get a better result and are happier because of it. Everybody wins. Personally, I would rather have fewer clients that I could really pour into than a bunch of low-paying clients that feels like I'm herding cats. Unless you're a cat person, you're into that. But what if you have clients right now and don't want to make them angry by raising your prices? Well, there are two ways that you can go about this. Option one is to let them know that you're raising your prices. It's important to give them context as to why you're doing this. For example, you're getting people better results and you're going to raise your price because you're just better at your job. Or maybe you have staff coming on and you need to be able to pay your staff. Or maybe it's that you have way better equipment nowadays if you're doing things like filming content. And when your current engagement is up with this client, they will be charging the new price if they want to continue. Personally, I don't like this. I wouldn't be the coach that I am today if it wasn't for the people who invested in me early on. I want to take care of those people. That being said, here's the second James approved option. Option two is to inform your current clients that you're raising your prices, but you will keep them at their current rate if they stay with you. If they decide to stop working with you and then they come back 6 months to a year later, they will be charged the new higher price. But if they stay with you, they'll be grandfathered in at this price point. And this encourages people to continue working with you longer term while also making sense logically. Bottom line is that either option will work. It's up to you to have the important conversation and go from there. Regardless, I can confidently tell you that you're already not charging enough. So to help you raise your prices right now, here's the exact exercise I took my client through to help her double her prices in just 10 minutes. Kalika came to me with a 6-month coaching package where she would help her clients find and fix the bottlenecks in their businesses to grow their income and create more efficiency. Kalika is responsible for buying her clients back on average 10 to 20 hours a week. But here's what's crazy. She was only charging $3,000 for this. Meanwhile, her clients are getting these incredible results. One of her clients went from working 30 plus hours a week on back-to-back calls to only doing 1 call a week, and she was making more money than ever before. Instantly, I told Kalika, you need to raise your prices. And she agreed. To help her do that, I took her through this exercise. You've probably seen a part of a sales page where there's this big list summing up everything that's included with the product, along with a value price next to each item. Well, this is called a value stack. All we're gonna do is build a value stack for your coaching program. That way you can truly see the value that you're offering. And if you feel it's not enough, you can adjust accordingly. As we create your value stack, here are 2 questions that I want you to think about. What are the results that you can deliver? And what is the dollar value of those results? Here's how it works. Let's say that your coaching program is 6 months. If you just sold your time for that 6 months, how much would you charge me? Keep in mind all of your past investments, the time you've put into reading, video watching, honing your craft, working with clients, getting people results, etc. After that, include any courses, worksheets, or resources that you've created and add the price that each one of those sells for individually. For example, if you're giving them access to your course that sells for $497 on its own, write that price next to this item. This will be included in your coaching package. If you offer something like Voxer or Slack communication between calls, add that in with the price that you would sell it for on its own. After you've listed each item with the value price next to it, you're gonna calculate the total value. Here's what we came up with for Kalika's value stack. Right off the bat, Kalika does a full business operations audit to identify areas to automate, delegate, and hire. On average, this gives her clients between 5 and 20 hours per week back. That's a $1,500 value. She also does a marketing strategy audit to identify your best marketing funnel to inform your highest performing initiatives and boost your ROI. That's a $1,250 value. Kalika will also diagnose the right tools to solve your biggest bottlenecks so you don't have to spend 50 hours on YouTube figuring out how to use AI. That's a $2,500 value. Inside of this coaching package, Kalika will also help you find your ideal rockstar VA to offload your most tedious tasks with all the training and SOPs ready to go so your efforts to onboard and manage are minimal. That's a $3,000 value. You also have 24-hour Voxer access with Kalika, so you can always reach out with questions or ideas between calls. You're never bothering her. That's a $5,000 value. Kalika will also send you customized Loom videos to show you how to best use the marketing tools that you implement whenever you need them. That's a $1,500 value. You also get collaborative docs to keep you organized, $750 value, and of course the big one, bi-weekly implementation sessions via Zoom, where we build your business together, and you can always book another call as needed. This is her actual coaching. That's a $5,000 value. And of course, a guarantee. Kalika will continue to work with you until your system is built and you can tangibly see that you're putting in fewer hours. The value of this, well, that's priceless. Total value for everything is $20,500. She was charging $3,000 for this. Instantly, Kalika could feel that this package was worth charging $10,000. It was so fun watching her face light up as she calculated this. Shortly after we did this exercise, she messaged me letting me know that someone signed up at double her old rate. You go, Kalika. Now, like myself, Kalika decided to have an additional option for coaching, which is a 3-month sprint for $5,000. This is where we just focus on one key thing that will be the biggest needle mover for the client, which totally depends on the client's situation. The big difference between the two packages is that the 5K doesn't come with the guarantee. It's time-based and you only get 3 months, while the 10K package is results-based. We're gonna build this thing together, and on average, it'll take about X amount of time, but if it goes over a little bit, meaning you struggle with tech or whatever it is, don't worry about it. I'm here to help you get the result, and that matters more to me than anything. If you're paying me $10,000, I'm gonna help you get the result guaranteed. In the end, it's your coaching package and you can do whatever you want. I find that having a menu with multiple packages for people to choose from is very effective. This has worked very well for both me and Kalika. Now, even if you go through this exercise and are confident in the value that you offer, you will still not make any money in the first place if you don't have a good coaching niche, which is why you need to watch this video where I'll help you nail your perfect coaching niche in just 10 minutes or less. Hey, if you got questions, leave a comment below. And if this video is helpful, please share it with someone else that you think it would help. As always, take what you learned here, get out there, make something happen. I'll see you in the next one.